Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. A key to confidence is being comfortable with yourself. Now this is very important. Because a lot of guys out here aren't comfortable with themselves. A whole lot of guys. Because, you know, like that height thing. Let me like a lot of guys, they aren't 6'2". They ain't 6 feet. They ain't comfortable with themselves. Indeed, I've seen some comments from some guys who they were 5'11", and they weren't comfortable because they weren't 6 feet. 5'11" now. Or guys wondering about their damn penis size. They ain't comfortable with it. Whatever. Or they ain't comfortable with their looks. They don't have that square jaw or something. They ain't comfortable with it. I'm gonna tell you what. As a man, you can only be who you gonna be. You want to be your best self, but there's only so far you can go. There's only so far you can go. There's only so far you can go with your height. Or you get some guys worried about their body fat percentage because they hear me talking about body game. But what do I always say with body game? Your best body, and you gotta be comfortable with it. Because see, here's the thing. You get some guys, they ain't 6 feet. You get some guys, they don't have like 8% body fat, but they still getting women because they comfortable with themselves. They can be whatever size, they wear whatever clothes, whatever. They comfortable with it. Like, let me use that clothes example because I'm famous for talking about like your fit, your clothes. You still gotta be comfortable in it. Two different men can wear an Armani suit, but one don't look good in it, the other one does. The one who look good in it, he's comfortable in it. Or he could be comfortable just in a t-shirt and some jeans. And you get some guys like that. They just comfortable with it. You can only be who you going to be, but you can be comfortable with yourself. Now you do want, as I always say, you do want to be your best self, but you can only go so far. Like you got some guys out here talking to, they losing their hair. Now some guys go crazy over it trying to get these transplants, going overseas or something, getting those transplants. But you get some other guys, they just shave it and keep going. But they comfortable with it. Because one of the things that women love in a man is confidence. But a key to confidence is just being comfortable with who you are. Because when you're comfortable with who you are, it's going to show in how you walk. It's going to show in how you look at people. It's going to show in your posture. It's going to show in your speech intonation. It's going to show. And women go crazy over it. Because I said in a video earlier this week, women are risk averse. And a lot of women really ain't comfortable with themselves. Even some women that you would call a dime or something. Yeah, they ain't comfortable with it. Indeed, many guys who've been with many women, many guys know this. I guarantee you've had at least a few women, at least one woman, who didn't like the lights on in the bedroom because she wasn't comfortable with her body. See, a man has to be comfortable with everything about him. That's confidence. That's confidence. It's not just being able to do whatever, but just being comfortable. You gotta be comfortable with your height. Your height is your height. You gotta be comfortable with your body build. But if you're not comfortable, you can change that. Most of it you can change. If you're not comfortable with your hairstyle, you can have the barber bless you in whatever way that you want. If you're not comfortable with your body posture, with your posture when you walk, you can change that. You can walk up straight. You can walk up straight. If you're not comfortable with your style, you can change your style. So men can change most of that. But you can change it to something that you're comfortable with, you good with. Whatever clothes style you want to wear. However, you can change, you can work on your speech intonation. You can really work on that. You can work on everything. The only thing you really can't work on is height, but let me get into that a bit. You just got to be whatever you're going to be, you're going to be. That's why you get some guys who are short stature tearing up some women, because it's like, this is who I am. And no, and look, let me be clear on it. And I've said this several times when I've done car videos. You're not going to get every woman on the planet. You don't need to. You don't need to. If you get a single woman every day for a year, that's 365 women. Every single day for a year. 366 during leap year. That's still more than the average man will get. As I've said in a video before, the average man will sleep with maybe 3 women a year. 3 women, all right? Or 5 women in a lifetime. 3 women a year. Most guys wish they was. Yeah, I'm thinking something else. But the average man will sleep with 5 women in a lifetime. So if you can get more women than that, you really doing something. You really doing something if you can get with 10 women. If you can get with 20 women, you doing something extraordinary. So every man, you can look good to somebody if you talk about looks. Every woman don't think like some square jaw dude look good. There's plenty of women like a round face. There's plenty of women who like maybe a heart face, a slimmer face, whatever. That's why I talk about a tribe. That's why I talk about a tribe. Every man, if he just be his best, he gonna find something. He gonna find something. But you gotta be comfortable with it, because that's one thing. If you walking out here, I don't care what you have, a woman can look at you right away and tell you're not comfortable with who you are. They can look at you, because like I say, they reading everything about you. And I've done a video talking about that. They reading everything about you. And let me say something real quick. Because I've had a commenter say, a couple commenters say, oh, why they get with these bad guys? Dude, because they think they can change them. But they know the guys are whatever. They know a guy's a player. They know a guy's a dog. But let me be very clear. They think they can change that guy, but they know he's a dog. Because they reading everything about him. They are reading everything about him. But what you got to do, you don't worry about that anyway. You worried about yourself. What you got to do as a man is be comfortable with who you are. Or if you're not comfortable, get to that point. Get to that point. And don't try to follow that other man. You're not Chad or Chad. You're not Tyrone. You, whoever you are, whatever your mother and father named you when you were born, that's who you were. That's who you are. And that's all you can be. You can be the best version of yourself, and then see who likes it. And there's going to be a woman, an attractive woman at that, who probably likes it. And pay attention to that. You don't try to be like that next person. You got some guys out here trying to be like that next man. Why are you worried about that next man? Why you worried about that next man? That next man might see something in you that they worried about, that they want to be. So you worry about being comfortable with yourself. You get to that point. When you talk about body game, you work your body to the point where you're comfortable. You let the barber bless you with the haircut that you comfortable with, or you wear a beard, not a beard, wear the type of clothes you're comfortable with, and go with it. And yes, there's going to be some women that's still going to reject you. But 4 billion women in this world, they're going to reject everybody, even Chad. Chad gets rejected. I don't care who you are. You be comfortable with yourself, all right? So I want y'all to think about that. I want you to think about that. You want that confidence? A key part of confidence is being comfortable with who you are, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.